Earth Spirit roll in. That was ambitious to say the least. The first haunt used for getting a kill, getting an assist. Can't really ask for more from your first haunt. That being said, is that actually going to be good enough? Because this Beastmaster is going to be running this map. Speaking of, Roar's super. Boar's beating down, axes to fly, and with the board damage, I think he's just dead. Yep, got him with the pigs. Going to chuck a dagger. That'll land, but it won't do anything. Lying down for 4 times now. Beastmaster's Necro Book is almost completed. He doesn't have his roar any longer, but I think as long as he has a boar, he can help out enough. If you just get Necro Book, he can legit solo kill like the vast majority of IG Vitality's heroes. Up towards top lane, they're going to push back in July. Ask to be chucked out, Lion's in a corner, but doesn't seem like they want to commit to that. Maybe scared of the TPs, maybe scared of the haunt. You really gonna get Force Staff first? That's such a passive item for how far ahead he is. It's not even that good versus IG Vitality. Oh, they're gonna run to a weak Tidehunter. There's the Siphon and Exorcism. Looks like they want the tower as well. Definitely kill off the Tide, and they will, use the Exorcism for the tower.
Dire's middle tower.
Yeah, just I like that play. If they know that the game plan is to take the tower, you might as well Exorcism to make sure you kill off the Tide, so that nothing weird happens in the meantime. Tower will be secured here. Net worth on the Braveheart Zombie squad will skyrocket ahead of that IG Vitality. No such towers will fall. IG Vitality's heroes are just not good at pushing. Very, very bad at pushing, actually. First Exorcism used for a tower, not too bad there. And red, if you get a Necro Book, you'll be able to lock down the bottom half of the map by yourself. If you get a Force Staff, not as much so. Is this a Ring of Regen for Vlad and he just messed up? I hope it's that. Alright guys, so I don't think I have to explain to you how good Necro Book is on a Beastmaster, especially a Beastmaster that's far ahead. The earlier you get it, the more damage they do relative to the enemy's health pool. You'll be able to destroy people by yourself, which of course means that one hero that is not with you, that Earth Spirit, he doesn't need to be in that gank. He could gank somewhere else. By getting a Force Staff, you get slightly better initiation. But do you need better initiation here? The enemies may have Observer Wards up, but it's not like the Force Staff is actually going to get anyone out of something dangerous. Like, you don't want to Force Staff someone if they're coiled. Tidehunter, Doom, Lion, like these are all kind of useless things to Force Staff your allies out of. He's opting for utility instead of raw damage while being ahead, and I do not like this one bit. Because again, if he had his Necro Book right now, you charge in at you roar him, you pop your Necro Books, you force either TPs to come in, a dagger so he could leave, or you get the kill. Either way, it's a win. Because he has his Force Staff, he could land a roar easier, but he needs allies to do it, which is why we see the Gyrocopter now here. They should still go for this. Like, the Spectre's so weak right now, you just roar and call him down. The Witch Doctor coming in as well, already used the dagger, they already saw that. They even have the Hawk here as well, so they'll be able to chase into the trees should the Spectre go there.
Radiant's bottom tower
Azrael is going to run into a Tidehunter, not going to break. And now they have a Hawk overhead, and now they see everybody. Azrael, stay hidden. He is going to do just that. No, they actually see him. With the spike, they're going to haunt in onto the Witch Doctor and kill him off. But at the same time, coiling the Death Puppet. Going to Force Staff her out of it. That's not exactly going to help, though. And where's the Force Staff roar? No, they already used the Force Staff, because Force Staff is not a good first item on Beastmaster. Red, you're killing me here. If someone has a good explanation as to why this Force Staff is better than Necro Book, I would love to hear it. But I don't think it's defendable. Still from his bottom lane, Ravage threat is here. They're going to get the Hex up onto the Gyrocopter. There's a bunch of dogfights off the side, but he's taking very little damage. A great kick from the Earth Spirit is going to slow him down even further. Now here comes the Death Pop with the Siphon onto Dogfight. All down. Now going to be used with the Death Ward. Ravage there to counter-initiate, but it's not going to be able to save the Duke. Now they're on to Injuly, rolling forward for him. Great spike from Super is going to help, but not really save anyone. The Earth Spirit's kind of damaged now. Juno's going to try to get into the trees, but there are no more trees all of a sudden. We'll get Maledicted and we'll fall. Earth Spirit living with 25 HP. Braveheart Zombies are going to crush IG Vitality on this bottom lane, even through the Ravage. Grab the tower beyond their way. Maybe they'll get a Necro Book soon anyway. We got a Necro Book into Blink Dagger though. Level 1 Necro into Blink Dagger. That's pretty standard. Whatever, man. Whatever. What's done is done. IG Vitality gets cleaned up from the face of the earth.
Tower is under attack.
Unable to get in there with enough heroes. Doom getting caught first thing. It's really the Earth Spirit that's winning Braveheart Zombie this game right now. Like, always in the right spot, always landing several hero silences and stuns. He's been playing out of his mind, and this advantage is being reflected in the net worth graph. A lot for the Beastmaster. A lot for the Gyrocopter. He's actually gone for Dragonlance. And DP going for nothing right now. What is she gonna go for? You expect just straight up health. Ooh, a mechanism. Wow. Okay. A little bit of a weird item selection from the Braveheart Zombie squad. I really don't like their itemization, but mechanism is consistent with playing directly towards the towers. They're gonna try to go for Angel Life towards top lane. Barrage doing a hell of a lot of work. Quite enough though. The mechanism build for Death Prophet is mostly just to have a hero with mechanism. And it's reasonable at DP, although I do like the kind of brute force Eul Scepter approach a little bit better. Wrap around roar to dogfights. He does have his Scorched Earth up at his level 4. With so many heroes rotating in, it doesn't really matter how much regeneration he has. He's gonna die. Mysticism once again available. Probably not needed for this power, though they're gonna deploy it anyway. He bought Force Staff for homing missile. That's a good point, guys. Good point. You Force Staff them into the homing missile that you set up with the level 0 homing missile. Seems good. They're gonna roll in pretty darn deep. Azrael gonna circle around. They're gonna still stop the pop. He's got a coil, but no real opportunity to use it for. He's taking a lot of damage. However, he's gonna dodge most of the tools. He's gonna coil absolutely everybody. FT's gonna break it immediately though, as is the Beastmaster for some reason. This will not save the tower. Puck's not gonna die, which is kind of nice, but yeah, no objectives being claimed by IG Vitality in the meantime. Minor amounts of harassment up towards top lane. Really, their heroes are not good at anything but fighting. And well, back to the items. Gyrocopter getting a Dragonlance. We saw Gyrocopter get Vanguard AC in game 1. Kind of weird, but they had a Life Stealer, one life with the Gyro, so it made sense. The Dragonlance is just a cost-effective item. Like if you are agility, and if you are ranged, or you can get ranged like Terrorblade, then you should consider at least this Dragonlance. Just because of how valuable it is for the stats involved. It gives you agility, gives you strength, and attack range is kind of like more effective HP. It lets you keep out of harm's way generally. So I like this decision quite a bit for Gyrocopter. I think the item is just good on Gyro. Yep, seems like the chat agrees with me. Force Staff is not really the item in the game. Look at that Force Initiation, that was crazy! He couldn't have done that without Force Staff. You just walk. Use your legs and walk. I know, in this day and age, using your legs to walk is kind of for suckers, but... yeah, it's a dead lion. 0, 5, and 2, poor Superman. Or Super, comma, man, not Superman.
Is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Tower now gonna fall very quickly. Maxed out Inner Beast will do that for you. July's gonna show up. Not really in the safest spot though. Death Ward with the roll in can crush him quite quickly, especially if he kills off the melee Necro Warrior. That hurts a lot. Still slow and steady, maybe a little bit faster though now that the mechanism is incoming, plus the exorcism as well. It's time to push things. And for IG Vitality, it's time to spread out and try to get farm wherever they can, because they are poor as hell right now. And the Spectre is actually working with a decent amount of gold, but nothing useful. So this is essentially a Spectre that, though has 6,000 net worth, only really has 3,000. As Bravehearts are just shoving in the map so hard right now. The lead is, well, not as much as experience as I thought. Wow, really? That's really weird how the close experience lead. I guess it's the Doom mostly who's getting that, but Bravehearts, they're losing map control. The Spectre lineup, you really need to have map control so that she's able to farm safely. They already have the Veil up on the Earth Spirit. Scan is going to reveal someone here. Do they see anyone? Oh, they do see him for sure. They're going to haunt in towards the Gyrocopter. They're going to Doom and coil him. I'm not sure if he deserves this. Finger of Death also. Now they have nothing left to actually kill off anyone else, so they just have to try to run away. Cass is going to be chucked out onto dogfights. no follow-up there. The Force Staff actually going to help him. They'll get a raw super. Look at that Force Staff value. They're going to beat him down with the Necro Warriors. Red will grab that kill in the meantime. Doom will teleport out of there. Just a 1-for-1 trade. But IG Vitality spend all of their ultimates to kill him off with the exception of Ravage. I mean, the Gyrocopter's super dead, but yeah, I'm not really sure if that was necessarily worth it, because now Gyrocopter's back up. The Exorcist is still up here for Bravehearts. The Guardian Groups are going to get one back fit fighting shape, pretty much fill the tanks. And they can actually make a push happen, knowing that IG Vitality have only a small fraction of their strength. This is not looking good for IG Vitality. I mean, when you have a kill like that, it's like, oh man, 5v1, we got this. I guess you kind of take it because you're so far behind. But you gotta watch out. You gotta expect the TPs. Like, you're diving a freaking tier 1. The Gyrocopter already knew that he was in trouble. That's why he was so defensively positioned behind the trees, or behind the tower, near the trees. Tower on top lane, tier 2, undefendable. They have a Ravage with a Blink Dagger, which is kind of nice. But with no follow-up, it's just pointless, so you might as well just leave it alone. Braveheart's gonna grab that. I think it's time for them to move mid lane and shove that one out. Do the exact same thing. They still have a 50 window, at least, until the enemy's team is ready to fight. They'll teleport down to the bottom lane, defend that. But Red is almost at his level 3 Necro. Force Staff got him a Lion kill. Just saying, Staff is gonna have some contribution in this game. But it's mostly just because he's getting so nuts out of control that this Force Staff isn't just an abysmal item. Like, he's able to get the Force Staff, absorb the cost, and still have a level 2 Necro Book by 18 minutes. That's reasonable. There's a Radiance coming up soon on the Spectre. Relic already up with the smoke. They will move into position. They have a Doom coming up soon as well. Finger of Death, 30 seconds till that's up. Hawk overhead is going to see nothing because Hawks are blind. And this isn't even a Hawk, that's an Eagle. So yeah, Volvo, please. By immersion. Red is going to move in with the Force Staff. Maybe he can blow the smoke and then still get out. A sick place from the Beastmaster. Doesn't seem like this smoke is really going to lead anything though. It might just run out under this Hawk. Bravehearts will know exactly what's going on. Yeah, exactly that happened. Pings are out and no surprises here. But maybe I said that too early. There will be a surprise. Just going the other way around. The Gyrocopter apparently has better things to do than going for kills, so he's actually going to teleport in. Because again, walking is for suckers. Now they're going to lose the smoke up against the tree line. Dogfight is going to teleport out. The Puck is well going to leave. Cut Core represents. I don't think the trees really deserve that, but they will still avoid disaster IG Vitality as they do evacuate in time. Now it's about time to go for that Roche. Exorcism up. You kind of want to use it for structures at this stage because they're so far ahead. They could probably actually do that. They don't need Exorcism. They'll use it because why not? But I feel like this is probably a free roll anyway, even without the Exorcism. Of course, it has to counter Spectre Ultimate. That's adorable. That's adorable. And this Roshan is gonna fall super quickly. Double life now for Balloon. BKB almost complete on him. Unless Courier, this is not a BKB. Stuff for Azrael. Glimmer Cape on the way. Radiance is up with Spectre. Bravehearts don't really have anything that's... They don't really have that much that's gonna bother them. That the Radiance is gonna cancel or anything like that. No, there's no Blink Daggers. They're not even like a really heavy right-click team. Death Prophet rarely ever right-clicks. Exorcism does not care about that Radiance mischance. There's going to be a BKB on the Gyrocopter, so he's just not affected. A Beastmaster will get slowed down slightly by it, but that's about it. Time to kill off more creeps. Just farm time right now for Bravehearts, trying to limit their losses while they just wait for this Exorcism to come back up. Once this happens, you can bet the Radiant team are going to lose a lot of map presence again. Bravehearts are actually going to be willing to fight. And IG Vitality know that this is most likely their time to strike. Smoke is going to be broken. Oh, poor Azrael is going to be the one to suffer for it. The coil only catches on to Azrael. He's still somehow alive. Cast off, gets the Maledict, and little bit of death water, putting a lot of damage back into Braveheart. There's no extra but Azriel's somehow still alive. Are you kidding me? He's actually going to survive entirely. Now Puck is going to get dropped to the side. They're going to try to chase after Super right now. Finger of Death is going to take down the Witch Doctor finally. But that's the only casualty. How the hell do you jump in onto a Witch Doctor like that, coil him, do everything to him, and he still gets out with like a full channel Death Ward? Like, are you kidding me? That's not supposed to happen. Braveheart's coming and reinforce in strength. And they also see that Finger of Death is now down. Haunt is now down. The Coil is down, the Ravage is down. And, well, everyone's dead. I think actually the Ravage wasn't used there, so yeah, I guess they still have to worry about that. But the Exorcism is not even up yet. And still Bravehearts absolutely demolish IG Vitality. Time to chip the tower, and then it's time to push up high ground. Doesn't really get that much better than this. Haunt being the big cooldown that is currently unavailable means that IG Vitality will be hard pressed to defend. They need to get a Doom onto the Death Prophet before Exorcism comes off. And since Doom has no Blink Dagger, that's going to be very, very hard. Because she can just pop it right now. Once the Creep Wave comes in, of course, she can pop it. Here's where Dragon Lance on Gyrocopter really gets ridiculous. Like, it's been nice for stat value up till this point, but now it's actually going to be obnoxious. Tipping at this tower. Hawk is going to be spotted, but here comes the Ghosties. 4 Spook, 5 Me. Doom's ultimate now looking rather unappealing versus any of these targets. Like, you really want to Doom the double life Gyrocopter? Or do you want to Doom the Death Prophet that has Exorcism up? The answer to that is no. They're going to jump in, do a lot of damage to the Gyrocopter. Guardian Greaves, they'll keep him swinging. Ghosties once again onto the tower. Just 2 minutes left until it's reclaimed. Azriel's in a really weird spot right now, a little bit too close to that wall. Exorcism will time out soon enough. For Bravehearts, they don't really commit all that many heroes onto the tower, so it will still survive. They're gonna call down, forcing everyone back again. The ghosts will return. Looks like this should be the push here for Bravehearts. They will just back off. There's not much they can do in the meantime. They can still try to look for a pick-off into a push, or a team fight into a push. So since they can clearly win without their Exorcism, although of course without a Ravage, well, they have Force Staff Roar and they have targets available in the air. But even though Bravehearts aren't necessarily pushing, they're locking IG into their base. IG are barely farming at this stage. Bottom lane is going to end up pushing towards the Radiant side as well. Just because the creep wave is coming with siege creep, so Dire are going to have momentum there. And Bravehearts can eventually just wait it out. They'll have another Exorcism in a minute. Their Aegis is going to be lost by then, but I still think they could probably get away with the fight there if they really felt like. They definitely can get away with the fight if they get a team fight beforehand. BKB's still fresh, I think. No, 9 seconds into the Gyrocopter. That's BKB almost up on the Death Prophet. Needs a hammer for that. That's about. We have a Pipe coming up for the Beastmaster as well. Pipe I'm more on board with. There's not a ton of crowd clear here for IG. There's an orb, there's a spike. It's kind of mediocre. But still, keeping a creep wave alive to just 5 a buffer for the DP might just be the difference here. Not to mention saving heroes versus the Finger of Death and whatnot. So, push, take 2. Balance up dogfights. The roar. Oh, they're going to force staff him down? Enough. There's the call down there. Can't kill off dogfights. And hold this one as well. Jump with the Ravage. And the Haunt there is Braveheart. She's in a lot of trouble. They're going to get into the Death Prophet. Guardian Greaves already been used. But she's actually still alive for a little while longer. They'll lose the Aegis right before it's reclaimed. Literally second floor. But it's still not over just yet. OP in the middle of the fight will fall. And now Balloon's back. He's pissed. All cools from IG Vitality are offline. Death Prophet is dead for 40. No buyback. She can't join this push, but the Beastmaster's ready to go. Everything was used there. Actually, everything for IG Vitality. For the Braveheart squad, they're healing back up because of Azriel's survival. Great Force Staff usage by Red. And the tower will fall in the end. Elias there, looking for the roar, but you don't really want to roar beat Tidehunter. They're going to throw action instead. Elias going to walk out of there, dodge the Maledict, spike, dagger, everything trying to go for Balloon, but he's just going to pop the BKB, pop the missiles, and just go to town on Yuno. Roll in, not quite enough damage. Needs more flak shots, not going to do it. And now FT is really overcommitted. The Witch Doctor will kill the Doom in the meantime, who was somewhere here. Okay, just walked right in. They're going to lose the Earth Spirit, but they gain in exchange. Now Death Prophet's back. Maybe go for especially if IG Vitality chase for this, as in July, got a missile flying after him. It's gonna pop, and it seems like the Death Prophet is just enjoying the rest of the team in backing off. No picnic or here. Bravehearts are gonna come back out of this. Soon we'll have a BKB on this Death Prophet for the next push. I would assume the Gyrocopter is gonna have another item for the next push as well. I'll just stat up, honestly. Pipe already completed. They really don't need anything more. Except for Aegis, which is, mystery respawn time. To be clear, guys, I'm not saying Force Staff is bad on Beastmaster. I am saying Force Staff is bad on Beastmaster as a first item over Necrobook. Clearly, we're past that. We're way past that. Bravehearts, they take mid-Raxes, at least the useful one. They can still take team fights pretty convincingly as long as they get their BKBs and their Exorcism up in time before the Doom comes in. All the ultimates for IG Vitality are back up online. That was even a really good initiation there for IG Vitality. Ravage onto everyone, well onto 3, I think, maybe just 2. Still a good enough one. But between the Guardian Greaves and the Pipe, there's a lot of effective HP to grind through from the Braveheart squad. So it should be just wait for Roche time. Show me a number, game. Show me a number. Gyrocopter's gonna buy the efficient items. SNY, Dragonlance, BKB, he's ready to go once again. Death Prophet still needs a little bit more. There it is. That's a BKB. Unfortunately, the Courier is nowhere close because it's for some reason all the way out here. Edge of Vitality smoked up. Might find a timing before the BKBs actually pushed up. They're gonna get a jump hit. The Azrael Hex is there with the Foil and the Rev and the Haunt as well. And the backline is not matching it. They get to the top with the Doom. Before she can get her ultimate off, Balloon's in the middle of the fight. Firing off the Black Cannon, doing a hell of a lot of damage. They brought up dogfights in the middle as well. To lose the Doom, them is no longer on the tool in life. They're going to chase down by the Gyrocopter. Rocket Rod doing a truckload of damage at this point. Puck's still in the middle of the fight. If there's a kick, there's nothing here actually, except for a Geomag grip. They'll slowly roll after the Puck. It's a 2-for-2 exchange, and for Braveheart, that's fantastic. They may have used their BKBs. The biggest cooldown they use, though, is just this Beastmaster's Roar. 50 seconds offline. 86 seconds. For the Tidehunter, it's 100. 100 and 100. Parts will have a good 80-second window to push in the waves and get into the enemy base before IG Vitality are ready to fight again. Alternatively, go for Roshan and know that IG Vitality will not do anything to contest. This is going to be a tough scenario here. The IG Vitality squad. And the fight initiation was great. Get the heck up on Azrael, actually kill off the Witch Doctor this time, who knew? But at this point, you need more than even trade once you drop all your ultimates, because the cooldowns are long as hell. Bravehearts in the meantime are going to jump into the Roche Pit. Should not use Exorcism for this, so they can make use of this timing window that they have. 60 seconds left. With the Vlads, they're not going to lose any HP to this, and of course the healing from the Witch Doctor. So they'll clean this one out. Bottom lane, top lane, all being shoved in by IG Vitality. I'm not quite sure if it's going to do enough. They're going to smoke up now. Not really sure if that's going to be happening. They're absolutely blind in the map. They have to push down this bottom lane. I guess they can try to backdoor, pseudo backdoor the side lanes in mid and try to slide into the... It's going to be the harder way to go, but I think it still can work since they do have all this healing strength, and the enemies are still not with their ultimates. Or just pour super, Force Staff Roar, show it me. They're going to the Necro Warriors, go for the Axes. Okay, that was kind of bland. They'll leave the ranged, go from the tower on the bottom lane. White T going off, Exorcism and Pucks in. Just don't attack on the super, poor guy. This Balloon is going to end up around with the Roar. Can they bring the Spectre? Can he glimmer up? But they still have the Necro Warrior. With the rain, they'll grab the Spectre. She does have the buyback, and now the Hog before the fight can really get going. They're going to do it with the Death Pit, but she already used her Exorcism to take down the Raxes. And it's going to get her a lot of it. There's a coil now on the floor. Down to absolutely everyone. With the Haunted well, but no one's dead yet. The Guardian breathe, and now the Death Prophet is timed out. She's gonna turn around and straight. Everyone has the skill. He's glimmered and chance at full duration death, and there's no chance to finally gets the orb from OP, but he's the last one to survive. Do we have anything else to cancel this blink out? Oh, the boulder's gonna fly and axes there as well. Good game is called. IG Vitality get brushed by Braveheart's push. That is going to be that, guys. 10-30, and Braveheart Zombies are going to be claiming victory here over IG Vitality. And actually open up the door for maybe a little bit of a comeback here in Group E. Game 1 was not convincing at all, Braveheart Zombies, but Game 2, off of a free roll Beastmaster lane, off of an Earth Spirit just winning them the early game so hard to lose at that point. Guys, I'm Mike Thorson. It's been a pleasure casting this game for you guys. If you enjoyed the cast, be sure to stick around. There I think is more our letter. Yeah, in like 10 minutes. It's gonna be now Dangerous versus oh god damn it, I switched page. Hold on. This Dangerous Bears versus Nobody is gonna be happening in about 10 minutes. So be sure to stick around for that. Follow me on Twitter at Mike Lawrence. I'll see you guys for the next game. GG.